Everybody, it's Donna, and today we'll be talking about a very fun subject, which would be a bookathon. Yeah, I love bookathons. So next month I did find out there would be two separate bookathons that kind of would go in the same week. So I decided to do both. So the first one I found out about is, why is my screen going blue? We'll just go on, but is the Inlovathon, and I will link down below the creators of this and their Twitter account as well, because that's how I keep up with them and how I'm going to be doing sprints with them. But I heard about this through Hardback Hoarder, which if you didn't know, she's my favorite. But this will be from February 9th to February 15th. And the other one that I am doing is the Unicorn Readathon, and that is from February 4th to the 10th. Now, each of these have guidelines that you have to meet, but they're not really that hard, and they give you a wide choice of stuff that you can pick from. Like, I think the only one for the Unicorn Readathon, which is hosted by Paper Fairy and a whole bunch of others, and I'll link all of that information down below if you would like to check that out. And also, if you do decide to do this with me, I would love to hear about your progress through the week. I am going to try to check in a couple times throughout the bookathon just to let you know what's going on with all of my reading, because I pick some big books, because I don't know, I think I like to disappoint myself sometimes just to keep myself guessing. But I have all the information right here. The Unicorn Readathon, there is only one stipulation. There must be a mythical creature in, on, or around the book that you're reading. Like, it could be in the title, it could be in the book itself, it could be on the cover. It doesn't necessarily have to be about the mythical creature. Let me show you the book that I picked, so it's a good example. I picked The Book of Speculation by Erika Swyler. Yeah, no. I actually exchanged books with a friend of mine, and this is the book she gave me, and I gave her Cinder so that she could get into the Lunar Chronicles. Yeah, so apparently this book is about all types of mythical creatures. So I was reading it, and there's definitely a little paragraph about mermaids. So it's not necessarily in the title, but it's inside the book itself. So it could be opposite. You could have anything on the cover that has to do with a mythical creature. Like, it could have someone with a necklace that has a unicorn or a phoenix on it, and you will be fine. So this is my choice for this one. And I am really, really excited to read this because I've heard from several people in my life that this is a really, really good book. So I will be reading it that week. So we will move on to the Inlovathon, and there are 10 challenges, which I will link down below as well, because I really am not going to go through all of these. You only have to complete 7, and you can make this as hard as you want or as easy as you want, and I made it really hard on myself. So, oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. So the challenges that I picked was, number 1, read a book from your favorite romance author. It could be any type of romance. It could be YA, historical fiction. See, I've never really read anything from this author, but I have heard amazing things about this one. Sorry, I thought I heard the dog. And that is Morgan Matson. I'm going to be reading The Unexpected Everything, which I bought this a while ago and just have not read it. I don't really know what it's about. I think it's about this girl who ends up being a dog walker after, like, everything in her life kind of fails a bit, or all of her plans that she had for her life kind of, break down. But let me just tell you, the main reason that I bought this book was because of all the dogs. There's Pug. I don't know what you call that guy. I think that's Pomeranian. Yeah, it's Pomeranian. And look at all those puppies. Look at that big white puppy. It's so pretty. There are a lot of doggies on there. I'm a little doggy obsessed, if you haven't noticed. But this will be my first one. and this is by no means a small book. So I don't know what I'm doing to myself. Number 2, read a book that has your favorite romantic trope, which could be a love triangle, a fake relationship, or anything. So I don't really have a favorite trope. I like to read anything. So I picked out Tribal by Amanda Hocking. So this is about this couple here who are stuck with a curse, and they have to get their way out of it. So I feel like that's some type of trope. I'm just not sure what type of trope it is. So, but I'm going to be reading this one, and that made no sense. And this one is also not that tiny. So this looks pretty good. It looks like it's really easy to get through because the words are pretty big. So I might be able to get through this really easily. The next one I picked was read an original fairy tale and watch the adaptation. So I'm going to go with one of my favorite movies that they have remade, and that is Alice in Wonderland. I have never read the book, and I'm going to be picking that up soon, maybe the week of the readathon, because we still have some time. So we'll be picking that book up. I just don't have it right here. I have After Alice. Don't ask me how that happened. But Alice in Wonderland is my pick. Number 5, read a book while eating Valentine's treats. Anybody know me so well that I would have not picked that one? I love chocolate. So that was just like a duh one for me to pick. So I can read any of these while we're eating chocolate and I will be okay. Which, that will probably happen. The next one is read a book that takes place where you'd like to spend your time on Valentine's Day. So just keep an open mind on this. I know that this is the next book in the series, but Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. And I know there's some bad stuff that happens to this. I have seen the movies, but I want to read it anyway. But just think, being in the castle on Valentine's Day, imagine the decorations and all the roses and everything that they have there. That would be awesome. That would be a great place to spend Valentine's Day with your loved one. Yeah. So I picked Harry Potter. Is anybody surprised? No, I didn't think you would be. So the next one I picked is read a book with a red or pink cover. So I picked Red Clocks by, oh my gosh, Leni Zumas. Yeah. So this is told in verse as well as the last one that I read. I haven't told you about that yet, so how would you know? Well, this is told in verse or like short paragraphs or like, it's really going to be really easy to read. So this is about a world where abortion has been illegal now. People can't have help getting pregnant. They can't, like, there's a whole bunch of different things that go along with it. Like, birth control is illegal. Sorry. So this is about 5 people who get affected by these rules and what they do. And I just, I love this triangle. I don't know why, but it reminds me of a vagina. Yeah. But I'm really excited to get into this. But this was the book of the month book that my husband actually picked for me. He wanted me to pick another one. I'm like, no, it's okay. We can get Red Clocks. And he's like, I don't know what it's about, but okay. But I'm really, really excited to get into this. Now, I think that's all of them that I picked. There are a couple more choices that you can pick from. These were just the 7 that I chose. So, this should be a very interesting reading week. Look at him. Oh my god. I really did make it difficult for myself. Also, this will be going up tomorrow. I will be doing my review on Night Film on Sunday. I'm sorry that it hasn't been up sooner. It's just been really hard getting through the book for me. I've had a hard time with this. Like, you know, there's books where you dreading reading it and then you start reading it and you get really, really into it and you don't want to stop. And then you put it down, you dread reading it again. That's where I'm at. So that will be up on Sunday. I'm going to finish that tonight or tomorrow morning, and then I'll record it tomorrow and put it up on Sunday. So you will have 2 videos this week, and then next week I will actually be doing a tag video. I might put up 2 next week as well. I'm not really sure, but just keep an eye out. And if you're new to the channel, there's this big red button underneath me if you could subscribe. And if you really liked it, please push the like button. There's also that little bell that's right next to the subscribe button. So if you really liked my channel, you can push that little bell, and it'll let you know when my videos come out. So you can go ahead and push them and see them right then and there. But that sounded really awkward, and I apologize. But this was fun. It's going to be a very fun reading week. It is currently January 26th, and today was my first day at my new job. So I think I'm going to go to bed now, because it's been a very interesting day. Well, I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you back here Sunday. Bye!